Hi, Chris Sipgrave here from Piranha P&H US, and I just pulled my Aries 155 out of storage, and I'm going to show you how I perform general maintenance on my composite sea kayak to get ready for the season ahead. The sea kayak we're working on today is my P&H Aries 155, built in the lightweight Kevlar carbon infused layup, which makes it super stiff and weighs just over 40 pounds or just under 20 kilograms. To perform this general maintenance, you're going to want an all-purpose cleaner, some 303 or Amour All spray, silicone spray, cloths or rags or paper towels, the 2.5mm and 4mm hex wrenches that were supplied with your composite sea kayak, and if you have foot pegs attached, you're going to want a flathead screwdriver. This boat's already been washed down with fresh soapy water, but now it's dry. We're going to grab the general purpose cleaner and go back over the boat to remove any grime that might not have been removed, but also use the opportunity to inspect the deck, hull and seams for any damage that we need to resolve. Use the 4mm hex wrench to methodically work bow to stern, tightening up all the recessed deck fittings. Make sure not to over tighten them. The deck lines and grab loops of your sea kayak are important safety features for you and those you're paddling with. So systematically walk around your sea kayak, checking for damage to the lines and also for UV damage to the lines that may require you to replace them. The bulkheads which separate the compartments in your sea kayak are also important safety features. Grab a flashlight and stick your head into each hatch to look for any damage that might need to be repaired. Ensure that the kayak sport rubber hatch covers are still tied into the kayak. Then grab the 303 or Amour All and clean the hatch rim and the rubber hatches themselves. This will extend the life of the rubber hatches, making closing them a little easier and ensure a nice waterproof tight fit. Using the 2.5mm hex wrench that came with your P&H sea kayak, tighten the SKEG slider assembly if necessary. Do not over tighten. Then check the slider for smooth operation and visually inspect the SKEG cord for any damage that might require replacement. Apply the silicone spray to the clean SKEG slider and wipe off any excess. This will reduce friction in addition to repelling sand and other potential contaminants. Open the rear hatches and follow the SKEG cord housing from the SKEG box all the way to the SKEG slider, inspecting for damage to the housing that could cause leaking or interfere with SKEG deployment. Visually inspect the SKEG blade for smooth operation and the SKEG box for foreign objects that could impede easy deployment. Clean the SKEG blade hinge and use the silicone spray if necessary. If you have foot pegs installed, use a flathead screwdriver to tighten them up if necessary. Do not over tighten. Then use the 4mm hex key to tighten up the seat and thigh braces before checking the seat pads and backrest for damage and fitment. Now put these tools away and enjoy the season ahead in your P&H sea kayak.